to high-speed broadband, over 500,000 social and affordable housing units built or renovated, renewable energy for 7.4 million households, improved infrastructure and healthcare services. The investment plan for Europe, or the so-called Juncker Plan, was set up in 2014 and described back then as a roadmap for getting Europe back to work. Welcome to Real Economy, I'm Sasha Vakulina, and in this episode we are giving an update on the ambitious plan that was introduced when the EU was experiencing low levels of investment and sluggish growth in the aftermath of the crisis. How did the situation and our lives change since then?
The European Fund for Strategic Investments has mobilized an additional 335 billion euros across the EU since 2015. The Juncker Plan has supported the creation of more than 750,000 jobs. By 2020, this figure is set to rise to 1.4 million. It has increased EU GDP by 0.6%. By 2020, that will reach 1.3%.
700,000 small and medium-sized enterprises, a major focus of the Juncker Plan, are benefiting from improved access to financing. In order to do so, all the projects have to contribute to the EU objectives, including sustainable growth. Charlotte Kahn went to Ireland, where unlocking new investment in forestry is crucial for both the rural economy and the environment.
Yes, Sasha, today I am in County Wicklow, south of Dublin. It's peaceful, it's beautiful, it's a little bit rainy, but it's missing something: more trees. Ireland is currently the country with the lowest forest area of all the European Union. Over the years, the country has managed to increase it from about 3% to 12% today. This was partly achieved by farmers converting their land to forests over the past years. To help small-scale private owners like Sean Eustace and encourage further planting, the European Investment Bank recently launched its first financial support for forestry in Ireland in 20 years, with loans of 120 million euros.
Back in 1989, when I was a very much younger farmer, I was very conscious that we had a lot of very barren areas on the farm, so I planted those areas, and that was the introduction. I would strongly recommend forestry to farmers. It has all the environmental and greenhouse gas advantages for sequestration, but also it's a very profitable business. And Ireland is particularly fortunate because we have extremely suitable soils for forestry, and also it's rapid growing.
Forestry is a promising sector of the Irish economy. It employs 12,000 people and contributes 2.3 billion euros to its annual GDP.
The current investment program is running till 2020. What about post-2020? What will happen to the Juncker Plan when Jean-Claude Juncker is no longer at the helm of the Commission?
The new programme, based on the European Fund for Strategic Investments, will run from 2021 to 2027. InvestEU aims to spend an additional 650 billion euros. The InvestEU programme will bring together different EU financial tools to support investment, making investment projects in Europe simple, efficient and flexible.
To get to know more about the Juncker's plan results and the next stage of the program, I headed to Brussels to sit down with the Vice President of the European Commission, Jyrki Katainen. Mr. Katainen, the investment plan was launched in 2014, just in the aftermath of the crisis. How do you think it helped the economy to recover?
The biggest beneficiaries, when you look at EFSI investment per country's GDP, have been Greece, Estonia, Bulgaria, Portugal, Spain, Lithuania, and Italy. So basically, southern European countries which were hit very badly by the crisis, and also Central and Eastern European countries where there has been shortages of financing.
What are the sectors and industries where the investment plan succeeded the most?
Energy efficiency, healthcare, digital, mostly broadband investment, and renewable energy. Those are the most, or the areas where EFSI has helped the most.
Do you have your favorite story or your favorite example?
There are many favorites, but the one I would like to raise, because it's so close to everybody, is the Estonian bakery, Mohu Leib. Leib means bread. So they got financing through EFSI, and they have invested to 9 new bakeries throughout the Estonia. And I just wanted to raise this because it's everybody can see what they're doing, and they said that without EFSI it wouldn't have been possible.
And we have asked you to bring a real object to illustrate in the investment plan.
This is the product. So, rye bread. I have tasted when it was fresh, and it's very good bread, and I hope that this baker will expand the businesses abroad also.
The investment plan will go into a new stage and will be called Invest EU. How would that help to accelerate the growth? We have seen the growth forecasts being downgraded recently.
So it's more or less the same as EFSI, but with the difference that also national promotional banks can directly apply guarantees from the EU budget. Of course, the EIB, the European Investment Bank, is a strategic implementing partner to us, but also national promotional banks can benefit directly from EFSI, from InvestEU. InvestEU is more policy-driven. It doesn't mean that the projects are politically selected, but we want to focus investment fund more to achieve some certain political objectives, like address climate change, promote circular economy. Also, we will double the means of social investments, and we will increase significantly SME and innovation financing.
More focus for SMEs, the new stage of EFSI Invest EU. That was the European Commission Vice President Jyrki Katainen on real economy. Thank you.
Thank you very much.